Hey yo, it's episode 5, man. We are here,
Shit.
man. What is going on? That
Uh,
bull, the man, the myth, the legend, almighty. What is going on, bro? What are you up
my
to, man?
my baby, fucking Razkid. You know, I have to do some type of edgy introduction as I come in.
What's going on, man? We got our special guest, our second special guest. A round of applause. My man, Nexus X in the building. What is
My
going on,
Spanish
man?
child.
How are
Oh
you
yeah,
doing,
yeah.
man? What is going on, Nexus? How are you
I'm
doing,
doing
man?
good.
Doing good, bro. That's what we like to hear, man. Episode 5, man. What we going to talk about today? God
We got a lot.
dang.
We got a lot of shit to talk about. Number one, 5 more episodes until season 1 is over.
Facts. That's definitely coming up, man. And you know what? We decided, man. Listen, hey, if you want to join up the podcast, we have a lot of requests, man. And we're saying if you want to join up, as long as we get our topics out, join in, man. We'll love to showcase you. We love to see, what you're doing, how you were brought up, and just everything about you, man. We want everybody and anybody to be with us, man, because we're trying to build that community. You know what I'm saying? You dig. But
Number two, I found my glasses.
okay.
Well, my girlfriend found them. I did not.
Look like Point Dexter. All right, moving on. So,
They fucking hate me.
it's like, nah, bro. All right, so Nexus X. Where did your name come from, bro? Where did your name Nexus X originate from?
This is gonna be intriguing.
Tell us about that.
I honestly don't know. It just came from science class.
Science class. What were you doing? What were you messing around with frogs?
No, astronomy.
Astronomy.
Okay, I mean that's pretty interesting.
Our organization.
Sounds sexual.
What?
I don't know. Astronomy.
So the name originated from astronomy class. So was it a friend that said, "Yo, you should be Nexus," or were you like, "Yo, I think I should be Nexus"?
No, I was in class. I was like, yo, that's a cool name.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell everyone your original name.
Nah, I don't feel like it. Nah.
It was fucking his original tag was Alien the Xbox Gamer. The cringe from my child.
That was the first time I met him. That was before the transition. That was before he left me and went to you because of the Fortnite gaming thing. But that's besides the point. That is besides the point. Okay.
You guys gotta do me like that.
Nah, man, I remember that name.
It's alright. You should actually play Fortnite with him because when we're in a game, we're dying off spawn. He's a phenomenal player. One of my youngest viewers. Phenomenal player. Edgy nonetheless, but phenomenal player. We can never leave the spawn together because somewhere a mistake has been made. So
I won $20 in the Winter Royale, so I do better in solos than when playing with you.
I mean that's fine. Everybody has their pizzazz, but typically he always puts me on, and when I get on, I'm like, all right, we're gonna turn up. He says yes. As soon as we get in the lobby,
Right. Makes perfect sense. Sounds good, man. All right, so next question. Nexus, where are you from, bro? Where are you born? Where are you from right now? Where are you from?
Like where I'm at right now, or where I was born?
Where are you born and where are you at right now?
Austin and Mexico.
Oh,
Mexico!
Mexico!
Listen, man. Any hot tamale. I needs that. Bring them to me now. I like Takis, okay? I like them all. Let's go. Say nah.
Nexus, how old are you?
15.
Would you say you were one of my youngest viewers?
I'm pretty sure there's more people that watch you that are younger than me.
But you're the youngest. You're secretly my favorite sometimes.
I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of racist, Kai. It's kind of racist, man. That's kind of racist, man. I don't know. It's like no. Yo. All right, so let's see, man. So, what made you start making content, Nexus? Like, what made you? Say it again. Wait, hold on. Say it again, bro. I didn't hear it. My fault.
I said both of y'all.
God. Oh.
Tell us though, Nexus, how did we inspire you though?
Okay.
I say this all the time. I'm always number one. Me and Raz do not pay people to say this.
Not at all.
Like we I'm just kidding. Nah, but seriously, I'm
told me
always,
the 10 PayPal dollars.
oh, here we go. From the bet, I would Raz.
No good.
I lost the 1v1 to him. But seriously though, how do we as creators inspire you younger ones to start creating? I'm always intrigued to know. Everyone has a different story, so tell us.
It was your major growth in the first place. So I saw you growing a lot, and I was like, oh, I want to try this out, and I started it.
Okay. What about with Raz? Anything in particular from Raz that you picked up? I mean, you picked it up
It's
from
just
your
an
father.
entertaining. He's just entertaining.
Look at my baby. You're getting them nice compliments.
Right. That's cool, man. I appreciate that, man. And you're doing good, man. Just keep grinding. The grind doesn't stop, and you're doing absolutely phenomenal, Nexus. So how did you find me and Almighty?
My friend Trevor.
Trevor.
Trevor? Who is Trevor?
Who's Trevor?
He introduced me to Raz, and then Raz introduced me to you.
Oh, shout out to
Well, Trevor, I love you long time, man. Thank you so much for putting Nexus on, man. And Trevor, I need a refresher course. I don't remember Trevor, but bro, Trevor, I love you, man. Talk to me, man.
Big ups, young Trevor.
Big facts, man. I mean, Nexus, do you know where Trevor is? Like, do you know his Twitter name, or by chance?
He doesn't have a Twitter. He has Instagram though.
Okay. Shout him out. What's his Twitter?
What's his IG, Raz? His IG doesn't have a Twitter.
Oh, my fault. Did I say that again? Sorry, I'm on crack. I'm on crack. I'm sorry. I'm messed up in the head, bro. Listen.
Are you sick?
Possibly. I might be sick. Sick of you. Oh.
Stuffy.
It's not very epic, bro.
All right. Yeah, I sound stuffy. All right. I mean, I might be. I already said I was sick of you. What else you want to say, Kai? Is there something else on the? Well, what else do you want to say to me, bro? Say it.
I'm better than you in Call of Duty.
You're not, and you can't. And you owe me money. I just beat you. You owe me and Nexus money, bro. What are you doing?
It's crazy too, as well, because the only reason why I even owe you money from that 1v1 is because I kept trying to show off, and
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that.
Let's up the ante.
Not upping anything. I want my money on time.
All or nothing. Snipers.
I want my money on time.
All or nothing.
Nexus, did you find it on Instagram? If not, it's all good.
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's O_wow_this_game_A's.
Holy, what the? Well, shout out to that long.
Yeah, shout out to him. All right, so Nexus, future plans, bro. What are your future plans and your content creating years, whatever, future plans?
I want to find more entertaining games that I don't just like end stream and delete the VOD of, because I get like rage. I just rage quit.
Okay.
I want to start stopping that and be better.
So what games are you rage quitting?
Mostly Fortnite.
I mean, shit, I just rage quitted off that.
Okay.
On stream.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty cool future plans. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds good, man. So what content are you doing now at this exact moment? Like when we're done the podcast and someone wants to be like, let's search up Nexus X. What are you currently doing right now that people can find?
I'm in the process of making some montages. I have one on my YouTube channel right now.
What's your YouTube channel? What is your Nexus X? All right, Nexus X is his YouTube channel. That is all it is, man. This went by really quick. Do you have anything to ask me and Kai?
How'd y'all become friends?
Oh man! All right.
Should I tell the story?
Go for it, man.
Okay, this is a true story. This is the only way we became best friends. Not friends, best friends. This is real life. So, back in 2011 is when I first got introduced to Howard. Not in a good way. So, I used to date a girl. Her name was Kelsey Hogan. Shout out to you. Shout out to you if you listen. Howard used to always be around her. And I've never really been the jealous type, but I used to always be like, who is he? What is he doing there? But anyway, the more like there was times where me and Howard would always used to just look at each other like in just the foulest way. Like
Facts.
it wasn't like a yo, I'm gonna fight you, but we used to just give each other dirty looks like all the time. Time went by, all this other stuff. After that, I was in line with a friend at the time. I was in line for Grand Theft Auto 5's midnight launch, and Howard was there, and we just started talking. And
Word.
after we started talking, it was about games originally, and then I don't know. It's weird because out of all the friends that I've had, Howard has always been the one there the most. So like it started with us just like seeing each other like out at the mall all the time. Mall was the hangout spot, so we'd always be at the mall, we'd always see each other. Then it started with walking around, hanging out, saying, yo, what's your number? Yo, we gonna hang it up. Then now this is gonna sound really girly, but me and Howard like talk on the phone every single day. Every day. There's not a time, whether it's 5 minutes or a couple of hours, no matter what, me and Howard are always on the phone with each other. And that's how that's how our friendship built up. Like I feel like if I can have a phone call with you and stay on there, talk and laugh and just keep babbling on about the good stuff, the annoying stuff, the bad stuff, then we're cool. And that's how me and Howard basically became best friends. And then I'll never forget the day too as well, where I was streaming way before I met Howard, but not as much. But when I met Howard, he brought up streaming, and then we started talking about it, and then that's where the friendship once again began to build up, because off the rip, we really felt like it was only us who understood each other. Like when in my stream, I take stuff seriously, like language you use, all the other stuff. Same thing with Howard. Like we click, we know each other, we know each other's moves before we know. Me and Howard, like not even trying to sound weird. It's just best friends. Like literally, I can finish Howard's sentences, and Howard can finish my sentence. Howard knows me better than almost any friend, like 100%. Like not even playing around. That's my boy. I do anything for him. He knows this. We've had plenty of arguments, plenty of fights. We still came back to each other all the time. It don't matter. That's our fairy tale. Howard's family's like my family. I love his mom and dad like my own. Howard knows my mom. We close. It's the whole 9 yards. That's how it goes around here. I was
Big
with Howard
facts.
when he first bought that big PC. Howard was with me when I bought my PC. We've been there. Like, we know. This is why we always tell people when they come in and talk about the podcast, talk about the streams, or like, we do this. Me and Howard never used to have any of this. We built it up. And we built it up with phone calls, talking to each other, telling each other. Like, me and Howard used to always talk about, building up our office and whatnot, especially with me. My office is everything to me. And me and Howard, we always joke around when we would get paid and whatnot. We'd go out. Howard, what's the lingo, baby? What's the lingo?
He said, treat yourself. That is it, man.
We would go out. So me and Howard's ritual, we would go out.
Yep.
We would get a bite to eat. We would hit the movies. After we hit the movies, we would then go to like GameStop or something, buy like a game, Funko Pops. This was back in the day. Buy some clothes, all this other stuff. And then as the time started to evolve, then we just started online shopping and just getting the stuff that was important for the stream, for our office. And that's how it goes. That's the Howard and Kyrie tale that plenty of people probably didn't know about, but that is how we became as close as we are now.
Yeah, definitely. I think no one's asked that question, so that was definitely good. You brought that up. So yeah, man. Is there any more questions you want to ask us, or is that it?
Ask away. You get 2 more questions. Make them count. You get 2 more.
So, how'd y'all get into streaming?
So, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
It don't matter. I go first. Then.
So,
so what happened was, let's see. I started playing Devil May Cry 4. Started playing Devil May Cry 4 with this guy named Striker1. Now I remember his name. That's crazy. Striker1. I started streaming Devil May Cry 4, and I was just running through that game, just like so fast, bro. And I was like, I want to see if people want to see me play this game. So like, you could play as Dante, Nero, Virgil, and the two sexy girls in that game. And while I'm going through it, I just go through the first one, started streaming it, went through the second one, went through the third one, went through the fourth one. And like at the time, I only had a microphone, so I was talking to one of my friends, Striker, from the Xbox community. And it was just funny. Like, he was in there talking, and someone else was just like, yeah, man, like, yo, you should keep doing this, yo, like, blah, blah. I was like, man, I guess, bro. And like at the time, we were doing the whole clips thing on Xbox Studio, and like I'm just like, yo, there's so much going on right now. And then like it just kind of started dying out, and something happened. I don't know if an Xbox update happened or something. I just said, whatever. You know what? Let's just start streaming. Then I started streaming Minecraft, and after that, the rest was history.
With me, I've been streaming since 2012. When there was the Hapag capture card. Yeah, only the real COD OGs about that. I was still trying to learn my way around. Like I watched top pros and personalities now, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really trying to be like them as hard as I can. But only you could be like you. So I would try to copy some of my gameplay like that, and after a while, I would do. This kind of, you should just do it and stop stopping. And everyone knows I'm not even gonna bore them with the rest. But once I met Howard, he was like, bro, you should do this. You love gaming. We do this. We go achievement hunting. We beat games.
Oh yeah.
We play multiplayer. Back then, I had a rage, but it was merely developing. And that's when everyone was like, your raging is so funny, Kai. Like, people think I rage just for like entertainment purposes. No, when I'm mad at a game, I'm mad. Like, I'm sitting there, like, lately I've been trying to like vibe out on a game. Like, you can still tell I'm mad, but like when I'm mad, I'm mad. But I mean, that's pretty much, that's my tale though.
Word, man.
Easy
Nexus.
peasy, lemon squeezy.
You got another question for us, man?
No, I'm done.
You're good.
You got
All
one
right.
more, man. You sure? You sure there's not a destiny, a fate?
I think he's good.
Why don't you make the switch to PC?
Why don't I make the switch to PC? Howard, go ahead. All right, hold on. I'll probably be able to read Howard's mind with, or at least some of it. The reason why I will not make a full on PC switch is because consoles will always have a special place in my heart, and basically this is where I started. Like, I know everyone has started on consoles, and I know PC's better. You got more freedom on the keyboard. Trust me, I know a lot about other streams, and he does his thing on PC. But I feel like the only way that I guess me and Howard can remain different and do things our way is if we still continue to just play on consoles. Like, and then I know some people will still play on just a PlayStation, and then they'll switch back and forth from PlayStation to PC. But why? I mean, I'm not in their head, so I don't know why I do that. I guess for a better experience for their viewers. But I mean, with me, you get Xbox X, soon to be the new Xbox, PS4, soon to be the next PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, and then I mean, if I find that game on PC that's just like, hey, I'm only on PC, try me, then I'll be like, hey guys, we're finally playing on the PC, so you should check this. And then plus these two BenQ monitors, swap those out for Asus monitors. So really not yet, but maybe when we get this better curved monitor here on the side, then we'll talk about some PC games and what to. That's it on my end.
Word, man. And you're talking to a guy who has 13, 14 terabytes on my Xbox with about 600 games on there, with a PlayStation over 100 something games, and the Switch having 24 games. But that's besides the point, and Steam having over 200. But like, I play PC. Granted, I have a PC here, $3,000 CyberPower PC with a 1080 Ti NVIDIA GeForce. But like, with a processor of an i7-1000K Krabby Lake processor with a 32 gigabyte RGB. It's like, nah, but seriously, no. But I could play PC if I wanted to, but it's like, There's a sense of getting, achievements, that achievement
Facts.
unlocked where it shows you, the amount of people who have this achievement, the rare achievement sound, the gamer score, the 360, that you grew up with. That it's like having that gamer tag from then until now, and the PlayStation, having trophies, and
How
it's
long have
just
you had your
it's
gamer tag?
what happened
How long have you had your gamer tag?
probably since '05,
I've
oh
had mine
05,
for
oh
7 years.
yeah,
I've had mine for I've had mine for 7 years.
oh,
That's always gonna be a big part of me. Like I've had that tag for 7 years. I
okay.
had the same PlayStation name since what? I think it's for like 3 years. I think.
So you're talking about the names here. Okay, no, I didn't have Razkid.
No, I'm talking about the tags and the names too as well. Like I get.
Oh, yeah. Since 2000, yeah, '05, '06. The freaking yeah, I didn't have Razkid established until like, um, it's been a grip probably the 360 days, but I had laminated Raz 12 for a while. That was like the first name. But like, all right, so I play all consoles. If I play PC, like he kind of just said, that if the game is exclusive on PlayStation, I mean on PC, then I'll get it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
It
of
all determines the
RPGs.
game. Like it
Yeah,
all.
there's a lot of RPGs on there. I bought GTA 5, Witcher, and a lot of other games just to see what it looks like on Ultra. Granted, it looks amazing, flawless,
Beautiful.
amazing with 144 hertz. Who can beat it, right? But bro, like the facts still remain. You buy a disc or digital game on console, the game works right out the box. And now that the One X, the X series is coming out with looking as beautiful as a 1080 Ti, things like that. The graphics is it's basically a computer as a console, bro. Like
You're still getting
things are changing now, man. And we're gonna get into that though. We're definitely gonna get into that.
back.
But yeah, so that's our dilemma on the whole PC gaming thing. But we play all things, man. We're a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Console, PC, whatever it's on, we play. Okay.
Believe it or not, I play my PC in the middle of the night, no stream, in my boxers, no shirt on. That's when I'm playing PC.
Word.
Because it's a game that I like play by myself. Like it's an ancestor game that I watch Big Timer play. That's my cup of tea. So eventually I'll stream something like that. But I mean, like, it's gonna take a lot for me to really be like, consoles are done. They would have to like honestly stop making consoles for me to like swap to my PC to play. And I have a great build PC too as well. Like, trust me, Howard's build's OP. He snapped with his, nonetheless. I snapped with mine, but mine was just this was my first. To be honest, this is my first big boy PC, so I
Word.
didn't really too hard. I
Word.
didn't know. It's just the heart for my streaming. Like that's all. It's the heart for the streams, the heart for the podcast now.
Word.
Like it's just a big ass USB hub. Like that's all it is.
Word, man. And it's the 12th of the month, and this is my fourth game I just beat. I just beat Blair Witch, and I just beat a PC game on out of the 4 games. So I just beat a PC game on Steam. So definitely play PC on stream.
What was that popped up on the screen? That scared the hell out of me.
I did that.
Oh my goodness, bro, you scared that.
I want to see the date real quick before I jack it up. All right. So Nexus, are you down to talk about these topics, right? You're down? You good?
Yeah.
All right. First topic, you guys. Xbox One Series X. God dang. All right. That is dropping holiday 2020. What are we thinking about it, man? What are we thinking about it?
I mean, I'll take the.
All right, go for it.
We still don't know a price point yet.
Yeah.
My prediction, 550 or 600. Heard it here in the podcast first. That's my prediction on the cost.
I can say that. I could definitely say that. Do you think it's going to be another model of it?
I think they'll make multiple models of it. They made it with the Xbox original 360, then the Xbox One, then the Xbox One S. I mean, shocking they didn't make it with the X. Like, well, I mean, Project Scorpio, if you want to count that. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, nothing really, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like they got it just where they wanted to be. So, I feel like, yeah, they could, but they don't really have to.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it makes a lot of sense. I like the fact that now it's going to be backward compatible off the rip. Like everything that's on the Xbox One and on the 360 is backward compatible off the rip
yep, you
without
can.
waiting, no developers or anything like that.
Yep. I'm definitely hoping, because I mean, granted, we've seen a model of, we haven't seen a real thing. I'm hoping for more space, so that way I can plug these hard drives and everything in, all good jazz. We know the controller's changing. That's amazing. And we talked about the main part about this topic is the reason why we brought it again is because there is not going to be any exclusives for the X off the rip, except the Halo game.
Halo Infinite.
It comes out. That's it. There's not going to be no exclusive. That is where I feel like PlayStation still remains to shine because they're like, hey, by the way, we got this new console coming out, and guess what? You got your exclusives. They always remain to shine. Xbox has canceled way too many games. Way too many. Scalebound. Let's not forget.
That was a good one, man. Platinum Games, where are you? But then they made Astral Blade, which Astral Blade was a good game on the Switch, but you know I didn't buy it, but it's a good game. But Platinum Games, you failed on that one.
I was so excited for Scalebound. Like,
Yeah.
was so excited. And
Looked so good.
It's gone. It was such a promising game, and it's gone.
Yeah, definitely. Scalebound looked pretty sexy. If you guys didn't know what Scalebound was, it was like a dude that looked like Sora from Kingdom Hearts that listened to music that was banging down dragons. It was pretty dope, actually. It was an in-depth RPG. Platinum Games make a lot of good RPGs. And if you're familiar with Astral Blade, sorry, not Astral Blade, Astral Chain. If you're familiar with them, well, Astral Chain's a great RPG game that came out on the Switch. Got a 9 out of 10 on IGN. Definitely check it out.
You out here, baby. You look, you know, you're okay. See, this is why y'all can never doubt the baby Raz.
Yeah.
He be out here. He be on the news.
Yeah. Nexus, what do you think about the Xbox One X?
I don't know. It's pretty much a computer now, isn't it? With all the new stuff inside.
Basically,
Yeah, man. It's just on a case, and it's a console based. It's called a console.
It's a big tower that looks like a computer with a controller.
What do you think? Could you see yourself getting it?
Yeah, I could say.
Could you see yourself streaming from it too?
From it, no.
Wouldn't stream anything off of it or anything?
Well, I mean, I would stream games like from the Xbox, but like not straight from the Xbox.
Oh, of course not. I mean, shout out to all my young grinders out there still streaming straight from the console. Been there, done that. But I mean, I'm saying if you don't kind of stream from the console, you definitely have a PC.
Word for sure.
It's the thing that we're getting at the most, just like your question that you answered. Consoles are becoming a lot more powerful enough to where it's the equivalent of a PC.
Yeah,
and
man.
Lots of people aren't ready to go out and say, I'm going to get me a full PC like this when you could just get a console that's just as powerful as a PC and be okay.
Right.
So, I mean, that's my whole take on it. It's, you know, my favorite set of words to say when it comes to tech and all that other good stuff, user preference.
Yeah, man.
User preference.
That's kind of like how Android is right now. I mean, like, even if you have like a Xbox One X, you know, getting the One X Series X might not even be a good look for you. Because think about it this way. I don't know if the X games, Series X games, are going to work for the Xbox One X, but I know that the performance on it is not going to be the same. You know, the graphics aren't going to be the same, and the functionalities are not going to be the same, but they're making it to where that's why they're making it backward compatibility off the rip with all the same things, because they don't want to make it a must upgrade console. I think that's where they're getting at here.
I like that. They're not forcing you to upgrade, but you can upgrade on your.
But you can upgrade, just like what the Xbox One X was to the Xbox One S and the Xbox One. Like, it's all still working, except if you get the Xbox One X, you get the HDR, you get the enhancements, the 4K support, and all that extra stuff. But, you know, if you have the regular one like me, you know, I don't get those features, but I can still play the same games that the Xbox One X has. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot that you still.
Bro, I ain't upgrading Nathan. I still got the normal PS4. I ain't changing none of this, bro.
I forgot that you still. I mean, to be honest, you might as well not. I mean, we're getting ready to be forking out like 1,000 plus this holiday season. I really want to be one of those. Granted, I know I won't be one of those first guys to get it and be on YouTube, but I want to be one of those guys that has it, puts it on YouTube, tells my opinion, and that way I can cater to my people.
Wait, hold up. Why aren't you getting it day one? That's the question. Wait.
I am getting it day one.
Okay.
I'm saying I want to be one of those people that gets it day one, because I was just about to get at it and say, that they'll most likely, if GameStop is still here. I mean, that's going to be the only way you get this deal anyway, with the PlayStation 5 at least, because there's not like a Sony store, PlayStation store.
Right.
You got GameStop still here. They'll probably say, hey, you trade in your PlayStation, you'll get this amount of money towards in-store credit to purchase the console. So they'll do that. And then with Xbox, granted, you have GameStop and you have the Microsoft Store and you have online Microsoft stores, be able to get bang for your buck out of your Xbox. So I'm hoping, since I have the X, I'm hoping they're like, hey, if you got the Xbox X, you trade this and you can get $250 or $300 off the newer console. I'd be like, bet. Why not? Take my Xbox X. So I like that. That's pretty cool that they even still do those things. I mean, it's only a matter of time. GameStop is. I mean, I've heard. Well, this is a topic for another time, but could be going bye-bye pretty soon. So
we'll see about that one, man.
We shall.
All right. Next topic: the Razer. What is it? Kishi keyboard.
It's the Kishi, but I
Kishi
really
keyboard.
I really wanted to focus more on. I really wanted to focus more on handhelds, which this kind of is like.
Okay.
But it's not. So the Razer Kishi, for all those that don't know, C is now over, but what's going on, CES is a convention that takes place in Los Angeles, California, where you can see all the upcoming prototypes and tech that is going to be launching over the next months, year, 2 years, however people see fit. They have a bunch of stuff. So this caught my eye. There are some mobile games, believe it or not. It's funny. I always said that I would never game one, but there are some mobile games that I find very enjoyable, but refuse to touch the screen to do stuff like that. So the Razer Kishi is a pair of controllers that you put between your phone, and it is basically a controller pad. That is what it's designed for. But my more or less thing that I want to talk about with the topic is handheld. So like we just discussed, new consoles release holiday of this year.
Right.
But with the gap bridging, keep in mind, so we got the Razer Kishi, which is trying to help mobile games and for you to game more. So this is going to be more or less, this could be an awesome stream tool if you got a good mobile game and you want to stream from to your regular stream.
Right.
I'm all game for that. Who knows? More chance to meet people, bridge the gap. I like that. I'm all for it. But we also have another project that's supposed to be coming out, a portable PC from Alienware that's just like a Nintendo Switch. You can
seen that.
the controllers. I showed it in my stream too as well when we were chillaxing.
Yes.
It's still a prototype. They're still trying to work out the kinks because the fans are real loud. It takes a lot of power. The battery drains like a mofo. And then, which is funny too as well, you got original Nintendo Switch, you got Nintendo Switch Lite, and then we have a Nintendo Switch, what was that, Pro? Or something like that that's supposed to be coming out that we don't know nothing about yet either?
It came out. It's the red version.
Oh,
it's called Nintendo Switch Red.
Did this come out?
Yes.
I know there's
a Nintendo Switch Red.
Yeah, I know there's a new model. Yeah, there's a newer model that's out already.
I did not know that. See, that's interesting. Okay. You got all these handhelds that are coming out.
Okay.
Remember we used to say that the PSP and the I forget what the other one. I know it's not called the Sony Xperia because that was a phone. It was the it was the Nokia Engage. That's what it was. It was the Nokia Engage. Those were before its time.
Instant flashback.
I say that. Those were before its time. I had a Nokia Engage. It was god awful. I had a PSP. It was amazing. It was plenty of stuff on there to play.
PSP was legendary.
Those were before its time. Now we have handhelds really trying to make a dent, and I'm all for it. You never know. And if you're a streamer, if you're a creator, if you're gonna unbox these type of things, this is great for you because you have so much to talk about, so much comparing and contrasting to do. You have such a broad audience to cater to. Granted, there's plenty of smarties out here that will disagree with what you say, but you can talk about
Yeah,
these features.
stick to your opinion.
Yes, you could talk about, hey, the Alienware has this and it's playing this, and then the Nintendo Switch is capped at this and it's
Yeah.
only playing this. Like you have so much to talk about and so much to broaden your audience and talk about. So I'm all for.
Yeah,
If I
literally.
can get them, I'm getting them.
Yeah, literally the Alienware. If that thing drops, the Switch has nothing on it. Has nothing
Yeah,
on it whatsoever.
it's gonna be the just like Xbox X is the most powerful console out right now.
Yeah.
If that Alienware drops and they get the kinks out and it keeps running the way it was running at CES, that'll be the
Yeah.
most powerful handheld out right now.
That would
And
kill it.
it will be untouchable. for the
Murder.
time being.
Like it's already topping it, man. You can run a PSP emulator on there. You can run a Switch emulator on there. You can play the whole Switch, have a whole UI on there. Like it's just it's infinite at that point. You know, you can't even go. There's not even a browser on the freaking Switch, man. Like how are you supposed to go in the hub, bro? Like how are you supposed to go in the hub? There's no browser, man. What am I supposed to do? But the Alienware, you can play the Switch and go in the hub at the same time with multitasking. All right, anyway. Moving on.
My baby rat.
Come on, man. It's not even Nintendo needs to step their game up, man. I'm sorry. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's a great console, but it's not enough. Great console for the games rather, because it doesn't have themes. Okay,
Yeah.
It doesn't have themes. The UI is boring. It has good exclusives, but other than that, the games are pricey. They're all $60. Legend of Zelda that's been out since 2017 is $60 on the digital game. God,
Yeah, they need to have some sales. They need to start.
what are they doing?
Granted, I know people probably listen to us and be like, man, some of them probably be like, I think they know games. Some probably like they don't know games. If you have a game that's been out for at least 3+ years and it is $60 digital, in my personal opinion, you are effing up.
Burn.
You need to discount that game. Like you really do. As a person that does not own Legends of Zelda, it would be great for me to go on the Switch and be like, oh, it's $30.
Word. At least 30. At least 30.
I'd be down for that. And keep in mind, too, just like me and Howard have Xbox, PlayStation, we own no discs. So there's sales on the cartridges, but I don't want a cartridge. I can get a 256 gigabyte SD card, pop it in my Switch, cough off, which is already done, and go brazy on the digital selection. But it's hard to go brazy when everything's $60. I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, if I really want the game, if I play the game, there's no sense of complaining about it. I'm just gonna buy the game and just play the game. That's it.
Yeah, man. Nexus, what do you think about the state of mobile gaming and like what do you think about it? Do you like mobile gaming?
Kind of. There's some games that I enjoy playing, but not really. I don't like using the screen as the whole moving thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right. So and that's what the Razer Kenshi has. Like it has the slide 'em ups on their own phone, the Razer phone. It's like the Switch where it has the Joy-Cons, but they have the whole button mechanic with the analog sticks on it.
I love it.
Will you be opposed of if your phone came with the Joy-Cons, a variant of Joy-Cons, would you like mobile gaming more?
Well, I mean, you can already hook up through Bluetooth, like Xbox and PlayStation controllers, through Bluetooth for
Right.
phones. So, I mean, that would be an addition, but I mean,
I think that'd be
yeah,
a cool addition.
yeah, I'd like it, yeah.
So if there was an easier way to hook up your controller with your phone, would you be able to do that? Would you do that?
Definitely.
All right. So if they had a sync button on the phone, like how the Xbox does, you hold the button, it looks for the controller. You hold the button on the controller, it looks for the phone, clicks it, sync together. You'll like that.
That would be
yeah,
dope.
definitely.
That would be dope. Okay.
Basically, new to damn. That's a topic for another time, baby.
Yeah, because right now you could do it, but it doesn't. You don't have to. You can't sync like that. You have to go through some extra stuff just to get it to work, which is ridiculous. But hey,
I'm taking your word over anything, not just best friend, because if we could tell you again, Raz works in IT. He does IT. He knows around technology all day, every day. So when I'm having a technological error, he's the first person I run to. And some of it's easy, some of it's complicated. So I always hear him out because if I don't know it and someone's willing to teach me, then yeah. If you need like a technological help in terms of that stuff, like some of it can be done. Just join Raz in the Discord. It's got a whole section for PC and gaming help, and talk to him, and he'll be able to do it. You know, it'll be link for the Discord should be in both descriptions, so we'll get you in there just in case if you have anything like that.
Yeah, man, I'm always here for extra help, you guys. Third topic. Ice Poseidon is trying to get a mixer deal of $2 million.
I found this topic on. Oh my god, I was reading the article. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 110%.
Right.
I don't even know this guy.
Okay.
I just know he's a RuneScape streamer, which I was gonna investigate. You know, get a feel for him, see how he is. I was reading in the article though, he can barely hold 1,000 something people by now. Number one, I might sound like an a-hole if I say it like this. If you were holding 1,000 people at least somewhere in the thousands, you just got to figure out ways. And granted, I don't really like to figure out ways, audience, but I mean, I'm still doing my thing. You just gotta like, maybe you need to branch off into something else. I really try my hardest to get people see what they say in terms of game wise, but maybe people are just tired of seeing RuneScape. Maybe they want to see something different from. I don't know. I'm not in his head, but he's basically demanding a $2 million mixer partnership. Now, I was a little weary on this. I didn't say it before, but with Ninja, Shroud, everyone going over to Mixer, does this create tension? Because now you got people that are like, I'm doing this good, blah blah blah. I want $1 million partnership. Like he didn't say 100,000, 250,000. This man said 2 million. 2 million. Keep that in mind. 2 million. That's we don't know what Ninja. We don't know.
Listen, man.
Paid, but this man said 2 million.
I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed, man. 2 million. That's all he's asking. 2 million, bro. 2 million. And he had the audacity to come out Shroud and Ninja and other streamers that went to Mixer and saying they got little deals.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about it. He's banned off Twitch.
Is he now?
Yes.
Okay, see that I didn't
all right.
know.
So he's banned off Twitch. He's banned off YouTube. Now, the only other platform he really is streaming on now is Mixer. So now he's streaming on Mixer, right? Now, let's talk about what this guy brings. Like, the reason why, he got banned off those sites for a reason, He's toxic. He's toxic. He's a toxic dude. He's a just chatting guy. You know what I'm saying? And he does a lot of, he definitely does an IRL kind of thing. And he brings drama to himself. He does a lot of edgy things that get him in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So he has to find a good brand or a good site that's even going to have him represent on his site. Is Mixer going to do that? Is Microsoft going to bring this guy to his platform? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people watch him, but I'm not saying, oh, don't bring him because he's terrible. But I'm saying from the outside looking in, you got to be representable, bro. Yeah, you got to be representable. And it's like, if you're not, then I don't know. Is he even worth $2 million? He's saying he's worth $2 million. He is saying he is worth $2 million. Now, we already know Shroud and Ninja are getting over 50 million for that deal or higher up. They're getting higher than that. People are getting 50 million just to play Apex in one game, dude. So you're saying all the shenanigans that he's done, all the just chat and stuff and the bomb threats and the 8 SWATs he's been through and all that stuff, he deserves $2 million from Mixer. That either
if you're doing SWAT and stuff, if you're doing it, I feel like it's like this. If you're not treating your live stream as your baby, if you're not cradling that live stream and loving it like the way it needs to be loved, you don't deserve anything.
I feel like he is living in the present. He's living in the present. I don't think he cares about the future. I think he's just having fun, doing whatever he can to cause a buzz,
And
and
it's okay to
he's just
have
going
fun.
with it. Yeah,
It's okay to have
yeah,
fun. Hey,
definitely.
look, it's okay to semi clout chase if you want
Word,
to. You, you, we've all chased it a little bit. We've all
word.
had a little sniffle of it, but you can't if you're trying to make your brand your baby, if your stream is your baby, if this is where you're making money. To all the upcoming people too as well. If the stream is where you want to make is if the stream is what you want to make full time, and that's going to be the heart of your income and the heart of your workspace, don't do nothing stupid to mess it up. The edgy language, having edgy around you, doing edgy things on stream, just just don't do it. Think before you do. Don't do it.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. And it's just like I think I think he should ask for more for what he has done, but I just think that it's going to be a hard time for he's going to get Microsoft to listen to him. Like he just can't go to a platform and say I'm worth this much for all the stuff that he's been doing. And automatically, if you get into his stream and you want to be associated with this guy, you'll get buzz, but you'll get the hate that he gets and the people that get him swatted. People will figure out your location to get you swatted because of that guy. No one has time for that type time, you
Yeah,
know?
that's all I need is to be in the middle of a stream. I finally get my first, well, not my first, my second set of like triple digit people or even double digit people, and FBI beats down my door,
Yeah.
wrecks my entire office, and says you're under. I'm gonna be shooketh.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
man.
like, huh?
And someone
Like,
actually died from that before. So it's like it's a
someone lost their life from that.
yeah,
Like that's
it's
crazy.
all a risk, man. And it's like, anything can happen. Not saying all buzz is good, but like I mean even after the SWAT it happens. Trust and believe, you're getting buzz. You're going on live stream fails, you're up there at that point. Next time you stream, you're probably good. But it's not going to be for the good reason. You can always balance it out, but like it's all risky, man. It comes with it, but I don't know. I'm not pressed for it. I think he can go for it. He can try to ask, but uh, I don't know. He's only worth 2 million, I guess. I would be asking
Yeah,
for more
you
because I
know what
don't
I
know.
say. You know what I say. You out here.
Yeah, man. I don't
You know
know.
what I say. You are out here. But I mean, hey, I never wish bad upon anybody, especially in the creator world.
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying.
we are all after the same goal, and that's to be full time creators for our audience and
Always.
do our thing. That's our goal. At least that's my goal. So,
Nexus.
I mean, I wish him luck on.
Facts, man. Nexus. What do you think about this whole thing?
Well, I've seen some of his videos before, and I've seen like what he's doing wrong, like Ice Posiden. I don't think he should be. I don't think Mixer's gonna take that deal at all.
Right? Why not?
Well, first of all, I don't think they want that kind of problem on their platform because he's already banned on Twitch and YouTube, as you said. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're just gonna ban him right away. Obviously, since he's banned on YouTube and Twitch on multiple accounts.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna let him like do the switch at all.
I
Yeah,
feel like
man.
I feel like if he wants to do the, especially go in asking for money. Number one, he needs to prepare a business proposition. Number two, he needs to at least show that he's a good
Yeah.
streamer
Change.
in good faith. That means like 2-3 months of streaming straight good, haven't do anything fun like that, but entertain your people,
He'd,
hold a little viewership
it'd be
you
like a
can,
Tyler
and go
One
good.
revamp.
Yeah, like he needs to like be a business minded individual, and that's how everybody should be.
Yeah,
Streaming.
man.
They need to be business minded, and they need to do it like that. Like I said, it's okay to be edgy at times, okay to do some stupid stuff, but you got to figure out what is gonna get me effed up, and then what is going to be you feel like, please don't, up and coming creators, please don't be edgy. I watch a lot of like up and coming creators. Like I watch a lot of room tour videos, and there's some very entertaining people, and they're very business minded, very business oriented, and I like that. I'm not saying when you turn on a video, are you looking for a business-minded person, but I'm definitely looking for someone I can relate to and enjoy the content. So if they're being edgy in the video and it's looking like it's gonna give you a headache, then no, that ain't it, chief.
Word. I feels that, man. Yeah, man. I hope the luck for him though. Hope he gets the
Yeah,
deal
man,
he wants.
good luck. Get something. I mean, to
Definitely.
me, in my personal opinion, any deal is better than no deal. And I
Facts.
mean, he'll have a deal over me. So
Hmm.
I wish everybody luck. So
Big facts.
GG's Ice Poseidon, go get your deal, baby.
Get your grind, baby.
Get that. Chase a bag. Don't worry about no one.
All right, so let's see. The fate of gaming, state of gaming, Game Pass, and streaming games, man.
I want to hear you kick this one off because I kind of understand.
All right. So, what is it? GTA. I think GTA 5 just hit Game Pass.
It did.
Yeah, just hit Game Pass, and I think 2 other AAA titles. I forget. But the way it's going, Xbox Anywhere, Game Pass, the Ultimate, the pricing for it, it's pretty cheap. What is it? $10 a month for
$10 for the regular Game Pass, $15 for the.
okay, and
I believe.
that you can cross play from. Let's say I'm on Tomb Raider, I'm stuck in the cave. All right, I want to go on my computer. I go on my computer. I go on Tomb Raider. I'm still in the cave, kind of thing. You know, you can play anywhere, anything that's Windows 10 on my tablet. You know, they have the Xbox Cloud Project beta on your phone. You can play your Xbox games on your phone. You know, they try to do like a Google Stadia approach, but Xbox wins by a landslide. They have no latency. It's really good. Um, just the way it's going. Their Game Pass is so successful. Like there is no way that PlayStation at this point is able to catch up to Xbox on this type time. $10 a month with all these games. I don't know how many games, like 300, 400. I don't know how many games, but there's a lot of games. There is no way they can catch up to them. At least they release 100 to 200 games, stream only games, like with their platform. Because we've seen PlayStation Plus. Like,
PlayStation Plus is
yeah, there's not enough games, bro. This Xbox Game Pass has 360 games and Xbox One games.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have original ones, but
Do you want me to tell you how PlayStation could truly win?
what's up?
PlayStation, if you are listening, I say this with the biggest whole heart. If PlayStation wants to win, I'll give you 2 things. Number 1, for the love of God, give me a Sly Cooper remastered. If PlayStation wants to win, Sly Cooper remastered, that's an easy dub.
Look,
That's an easy dub.
can they just put the PS? Can they put the PS2 to PS4 games on there at least with trophies enabled? Can they
That
at
would
least
be
give us
good.
that?
That would be good. You want me to tell you what else would be interesting?
Uh,
Imagine getting PSP games on PlayStation.
Imagine, but guess what? Imagine they was already on PlayStation. They was on PlayStation 3.
Imagine.
They were already on PS3. PSP games had PSP mini games that were on PS3, and then when PS4 came out, they abandoned it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think
Every company has their goods and their bads.
Yep. And Sony, they don't like backward compatibility on PlayStation 4. Sucks to say. They can talk about it all day, but I don't see it. Xbox, they care about their games, man. How do they bring original Xbox games, 360 games, and Xbox One games are all on one platform, and they're cheap. They're about $5, and they go on sale.
It's crazy out here it's crazy out here in the game.
And with this Game Pass thing, I hear it every day. There's more and more customers every day going for this Game Pass thing, man. Everyone's like, yeah, I get this game for free. I got it on Game Pass. Bro, you know, I don't care for it. I don't want it at all. I'm not going that route. But I care for everyone else that gets it because that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are getting, you know? And that is dope. And I feel like that is the way of the future. This streaming stuff, this subscription-based stuff, you can see that with just out of gaming. It's not just gaming that's doing subscription-based. Everyone is doing a lot of subscription-based things. And Xbox doing it is the smartest thing ever. You know?
Yep, they call it on quick. They know.
Yeah,
It
man.
works.
And yeah.
if there's some games that you're not familiar with, the reason why I say I didn't know if I really liked that World War Z game, and I already had Game Pass anyway.
Right.
Granted, I mean we get games first day they come out, but I mean I wasn't sure about the World War Z game. World War Z is $30,
Right.
and I'm gonna be livid if I pay 30 for a game and I'm not sure. You can watch a YouTube, but that ain't the same as playing it. So instead, you could go out, you could spend. If you got like a promo, you could typically get Xbox Game Pass for $1.
Right.
But on a good day, Xbox Game Pass it's $10. So you could get you could spend $10, right?
Right.
Try out World War Z. Then you get a discount if you have Game Pass on buying it. So then not only did you spend money on the Game Pass, but you're saving money on the game. Then
Right.
if there's other games too as well, you could try those games too.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
man. And Microsoft has been working at this and perfecting this cloud stuff since the beginning of Xbox One, probably even before it. But they've done a lot of cloud saving and stuff on the 360 too, which is amazing. So that's why you were able to transfer your game save data from the 360 games to the Xbox One games, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but that's the way of the future. And they set that up, an easy transition. And Xbox One with their whole cloud saving on there and their whole cloud project that they got going on with the games and the profiles and the whole syncing of the games and stuff like that. Like that stuff, they've been working on that for a grip now. So they're already a head start of Sony. You know what I'm saying? Sony's working on cloud, but it's not as rapid as Microsoft. They're not putting as much work in as Microsoft is doing, and that's just how it goes, man. Innovation, bro. Microsoft is pushing it to the next level. They're seeing the future, and they were laughed at in the back, before all this stuff, just the console that was just a media box. Everyone thought it was just a media box, and now it's an all-in-one, entertainment system that has everything on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're ahead of the game, and that's dope that this going this direction. I like this subscription base. I'm just not gonna like it if it's the only way.
I understand.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. Like it's only exclusive to Xbox Game Pass kind of thing. I don't want that to happen.
That's when it'll start being a headache. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
that will suck. But I don't think they're gonna do that. But anything can happen. Microsoft could be like freaking the next Record 2. Oh, you get it exclusively for Game Pass or something weird. But
I'd be like, huh?
I don't want to record anyway. Say nah. But no. That's dope. That's where I see it heading. Nexus, what do you think about this Game Pass and the streaming and the cloud?
Well, I myself, I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, or whatever it's called. I got it for 3 months for free, and it also gave me Disco Nitro. So I like those promotions, but as y'all said, if there's gonna be like a game that only comes out for subscriptions, like that sucks.
I'm gonna be livid. I'm gonna be like, damn.
That would be definitely down the line, but that would be when there's a lot of competitors. Right now, there's no competitors for this Game Pass. I'm sorry. Xbox Game Pass has the best deal, has the best set of games. PlayStation's not touching it. Switch, I don't even think they have something for that. Nintendo, freaking, yeah, I don't. Yeah, so right now there's no competitors. So, bigs up. That is a dope thing, and I hope they continue on bringing in a lot of good games coming to it, man, in the future.
Factual statement, baby.
All right. Sony not being at E3 2020. What is going on with E3? What is going on?
So, number one, if all thus goes right, you could very well see myself and Raz at E3 2020. That was one of our biggest friendship goals, was to make it to our first E3.
Yeah, as long as it's open, we could definitely go for it.
Yeah, it should be open. They've always been open.
They did close it to the public a couple of years back, but yeah, it's been open now, so it's cool. But yeah,
it's been open for what I know. But I would love to bring more live coverage from there to figure out what's up. But isn't this like the third E3 they haven't been at? I think this is the third. We watch E3. So for everyone that knows, we watch E3 every ritualistic best friend thing. We do it on stream.
Word.
We pull our phones out. We pull the calendar out. We mark down games so we know what we want to stream for you guys and what we want to dip into. I think this is the third or fourth E3 that they haven't been at. So number one, I'm excited. We got new looks at the PlayStation 5, so we know what to expect. We finally know when The Last of Us 2 comes out. Pushed back, so sad. But we know when The Last of Us 2 comes out. We got gameplay on it. What else? Could I finally get the Sly Cooper remaster I've been so desperately asking for?
Right. I'm just saying, like, so Sony is not at E3 this. It doesn't come out again this year. They're doing their own event. Should Microsoft even be there at this point?
Microsoft also does their own events. I feel like E3. I feel like E3 is gonna, just like how Call of Duty League has changed around drastically. I feel like E3 is gonna change around drastically. With PlayStation not showing up again for the third or fourth time, I feel like Xbox is gonna start saying, "Hey guys, we're gonna start doing our own thing on for our own Microsoft conference like this." And then E3 basically is gonna be left for what? Nintendo, EA, Ubisoft,
Right.
Insomniac Games made. I feel like it's just going to be left for individual developers,
Right.
and I feel like that's at Infinity Ward track. I feel like that's how they're going to start showcasing all the games off, and Microsoft and Sony, maybe even Nintendo too, will start having their own separate conferences at later times. That's what I feel like E3 is turning into, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo does Nintendo Direct as well, and their little conference. So I mean, I don't see why not. As long as the gameplay, and we get all the developers intake and stuff like that. I don't care when they do it. You know what I'm saying, or where they do it at. I just want it to be shown on the floor, maybe around that time. They could do it in another stadium, wherever they got to do it at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't really care for it. It just really brought me into reality that E3 is coming up before the consoles are actually being released, because they're coming in holiday, and
Yeah.
this is going to be what, in June, right?
Yeah, E3
So
always happens second week of June.
yeah,
For
so
3 to 4 days, I believe.
I can't wait for it, man. And this year is going to be crazy. Nexus, what do you think about Sony not showing up for E3 again this
And
year?
what's your take on E3? Do you watch it? Like, we want to know your full take on E3, because I know most people don't even watch E3. They like to be surprised. Tell us, what's like your whole take on it?
Well, last year I watched E3 through Benderwin, yours, and not Howard's. Just you and Benderwin stream.
Mm.
This past E3. Um,
Wait, what do you
I
say,
enjoyed
Bender?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed E3. It was pretty cool how Keanu Reeves had that little entrance thing. It was pretty cool.
God, that was
Many
so
memes
cringy.
Many memes.
Well,
out.
number one. We don't disrespect
Oh
Keanu Reeves on
God,
this
his best movie was
podcast.
Sweet November for one. Okay,
Whoa, his
all
best
right.
movie was Speed, baby.
Nope, his best movie was Hardball with the black kids.
Here we go.
Come on now. First and foremost, okay. Kayvon Reeves bringing a social media a movie star to a game as big as Cyberpunk. Come on, why are they doing this, man? It's gonna be so nutty.
That game's gonna be lit. You know it is. Shut the hell up.
I don't want Kayvon Reeves in my game. Take him
Well,
out.
guess what? He's gonna be in your game. He's gonna be right in your game. When
No
he gets
good.
that-
I hope I can shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. I don't want him in my game. It's like nah. Well, that's cool.
I'm pretty
Keep
sure it's
going.
gonna be
Keep
the
going, young
narrator.
Nexus. Keep going, young Nexus. Tell us more. Let's get deep inside that brain of yours.
Okay, so E3, I've watched it twice.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. I like it. I like the introduction of I like the new introduction of games, new consoles, new everything. It's pretty cool. But on the other hand, I like to get kind of surprised by what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy that.
Right.
But this year, again, Sony missing the whole event. It's like I don't think they're ready for anything that they're trying to release this holiday season. They'll be ready sometime later than E3, but they're not they're not ready to showcase all the stuff that's coming out yet.
Word. I could. Let me think. I could probably say that. I mean, I feel like PlayStation is ready. I feel like they're definitely going to show a console before. I don't know when they're going to show it. That's a good thing. I don't know. When would they show their console? Because Xbox is done. They showed us ours, you know. But when are PlayStation going to show just what it looks like at least? Not even a price point, you know. Like
Nah, I'll take a price point. That way I can start saving my pennies.
I'm more focused on the Xbox to be honest with you. I don't care when they release it. The Xbox is being bought and the PlayStation is going to be bought. Granted, but I'm ready to see what more the Xbox is going to bring because I know they're going to bring more to the table.
I'm gonna put my PlayStation on the floor since it looks like a horseshoe.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, let's see. All right. Oh, we're on the last topic. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot drops this Friday, man. This Friday, along with Bad Boys for Life. That movie drops, and it's anime on the 15th. That's another point. But yes, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, a open world RPG game. If you like Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, you're definitely going to be in the mix like that. They're getting away from the Dragon Ball Z fighters kind of stands by Arc Systems. So
this looks like Final Fantasy.
yeah, this is definitely an open world level up system, a deep leveling up system with like a lot of perks and
If
you
you
can
don't know
eat
Dragon
food.
Ball Z, if you don't know Dragon Ball Z, you don't know what the hell you're playing. I'm gonna tell that right now.
Word.
There's some stuff in there where I'm like, I know what this is. Stuff where I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I'm pretty sure my brother will. So
Right, it looks pretty fire, and you could customize your own character in it, so that's pretty fire as well. I mean, you could have did that on Xenoverse as well, but this looks like it's more in depth with the actual story. I think from like all sagas, you know what I'm saying. So this is the closest you're gonna get to it.
Android has everything.
Word, man.
Why am
So
I so yawny?
I know a lot of people think that what was it, Dragon Ball Z, was it Tenakishi 3 or whatever it's called? How do you say that dumb word? Tekadishi.
It's Tenkaichi.
There you go. Yeah. Then all the weebs come out. So like, yeah, they're saying this is going to be better than that. So that's kind of huge. So Nexus, what do you think about that, man? What do you think? You copping or you not? What are you doing?
I mean, I'd have to get on the whole Dragon Ball Z train because I haven't watched it. I haven't played the games and I haven't watched the series at all.
Okay, so you haven't played none of the games.
No, not at all.
Have you ever played Dragon Ball Z Budokai?
I just said I haven't played any of them.
God dang! Yo, Budokai used to be that game.
You are fired as my son.
Let me see.
You never used to
Dragon Ball Z Budokai, like that was first on PS. I think wasn't that like the
You know
first?
what? That's PlayStation 2. You know what? When the podcast is over, I'm getting on YouTube and I'm watching some Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Yo, that game was legendary. And I think the other game I had was Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Fighter ZZ for PS1, and that was like it looked like black and white sort of. Graphics was trash, but yo, that's crazy, man. It should be good though. That's all I think it's coming out this week. Yeah, man, and it's gonna be good. I'm giving it away on my channel that day. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it that day, but I'm definitely giving it away this Friday. So definitely
guys,
going to look out.
I'm gonna be playing it that day. Twitch.tv/almighty.
Where my mans would be playing it, man. So definitely join his stream to see that exclusive gameplay, man.
We're
Definitely.
gonna have our Dragon Ball Z T-shirt on, and we're gonna be ready because that's how a nerd I am. You know, I hope they do that. You know, me and you, we also own like all the Naruto games.
Yeah, all of them. And they still got to get beaten.
None of the Naruto games. I'm just looking at I have a Naruto flag, a primitive, on my Sela.
Right.
And I'm hoping they do a Naruto game like how they're gonna do the Dragon Ball Z game.
Right. Well, they do have an open world MMO one called Road to Birdo. So that one's all right. But yeah, I mean, they have like an open world kind of game with a storyline to it with the Storm series. Nexus, have you ever played any of the Ninja games? Naruto?
No.
Get
Nothing.
him,
Like
get him off the podcast. Like I've had it with these janky people that keep
Yo.
getting on there. I'm
no,
just
okay.
kidding.
First, you can't blame me for not playing
I'm just
Dragon Ball Z
kidding.
Budokai because I wasn't born yet when it came out.
Yo, Howard, he really wasn't. If he was not here when
Wait.
we were playing PlayStation 2, bro.
What year
Or
was
he
you born
here,
again?
And he was a baby.
What year was you born?
2006.
Oh my God, Howard. We were staying up all night demolishing games while this man was in diapers, bro. He does not know.
I think I was in the 6th grade in 2006.
If you were in the 6th grade, I think I was either in the 6th or the 7th grade since I'm older. So I think I was
crazy.
I think I was in the 7th grade. Ew. Are we really that old?
Bro, man.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. 06. The Kingdom Hearts 2 just dropped. Kingdom Hearts 2 dropped. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 1 definitely dropped before. You wasn't here when Kingdom Hearts 1 dropped. Wow. You wasn't here when 9/11 happened. Wow. You wasn't here when Titanic happened. Nah.
He was here
For 9/11?
tragedies of 9/11. He was just a baby though.
No, he was born 2006.
Yeah, 06.
Yeah, 9/11 happened
Oh,
01.
Oh, it did, yo! I'm so stupid. Oh my God, bro! I started thinking about the date. Like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I forgot. Damn,
It's all
young
good.
Nexus,
My
you
man.
wasn't here when Santa Claus was in the streets and gave everyone free gifts.
My hair wasn't here for the recession. But yo, it's all good, man. You a young boy, bro. That means you're just gonna see more tech than us in the future, man. We're gonna die out and you're gonna still be here for a couple more years.
And you better be putting me and Razkid's name out here the good way. You better make sure they make statues of us, that they're showing our content. And if you do a podcast with someone, make sure they're not clicking buttons on the side of the screen like Raz is, okay? Because ain't nobody got time.
Listen, man. Whatever. Look, he tapping away. All right, yo, listen. Aliens, legions, you guys. That was it for our topics, man. Seriously, you guys, if you guys want to come on here, man, Nexus, it was a great time having you here, bro. We really appreciate you on episode 5 being a special guest on here with us, man. You were a great guest, seriously.
Appreciate you for slanging the bits on stream. You hang out when you need to be. You're pain in my arse, but you're my young child. So what can I say?
Yeah.
You know, Howard. One thing I want to start doing with the guests, yo, Nexus, you get a free 5 seconds to plug away. So go ahead and start plugging.
Word.
Nah, I'm good.
He misses opportunities.
No. TV underscore Nexus underscore on Twitch. There you go. Epic.
There you go. You plug away.
That's all it is, man. And we'll put your handle in the description anyway, so no worries if you guys missed that fast reading. But seriously, man, thank you so much, Nexus X, for being a special guest on episode 5, man. It's always a pleasure having you guys. And I thank everyone for watching us, man. Please send us questions again, or if there's anything else, man. We are going to get this out by tomorrow.
There is only 5 more episodes left, and we have.
Yep.
What Raz doesn't know is I'm gonna ask Raz a special question about episode 10.
Okay.
Since that is the season finale, he doesn't know yet.
Okay.
But I think. I don't know. Should I ask you now while the podcast you and we keep it a secret until episode 10?
Wait until episode 10.
All right, when we get close to the episode, you guys will know what's up. Hopefully, you guys are a part of it.
It's about to be something
2,
nutty.
It's not gonna be anything nutty. I think Raz might appreciate it, but he never really appreciates shit that I say to him. So we'll see how it pans out. We hope that you did enjoy episode 5. Once again, 5 more episodes to go.
Yep,
and
man.
And then we promise for a cleaner, successful season 2.
Yeah, if we do a season 2, we'll see if we'll see if we get enough value for this or we get enough buzz for it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need some more viewers going on here with us. We're even going to do a live one. Okay, before this season is over, we're going to do a live podcast stream.
Well, well, shit. If we're gonna keep it a $1.50 here,
What's up?
that was what I was gonna ask Raz. If you wanted
Oh,
to make episode 10
okay.
a live,
You want to do a live
episode, I would love
episode 10?
episode 10, a on-stream live event.
Okay.
Live event with all the guests that were in the season in one podcast. Ooh.
Damn, he trying to make it extra.
It depends. It depends on who the 5 other guests are going to be.
It does. Because
It depends.
It'll definitely be a crazy one. This one might be long. This one might be a longer episode.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down to have possibly another guest on, or 1 or 2 other guests. But we'll have to like rock, paper, scissors and see. But a live event, episode 10, season finale, definitely. There's no bloop. There's no cutting out of that one. That one's straight live. That's what they're gonna get, raw and uncut.
Yeah, and I just thought of an extra question to ask any of the guests, and I'm gonna ask you, Nexus, on the fly now,
on the
bro.
fly question. I want to hear
Yo,
this.
do you have any special talent? And if so, can you show us right now what your special talent is?
Well, I mean, I can flip. I can like do tricks. I can backflip.
Show us right now.
Turn your webcam on and do it back.
I don't have a webcam. That's why I'm using this damn cat.
Oh.
All right. Well, since you can't do that, I want to see how fast you can flip your hand with that cat.
Where's he at? Is he gonna do it?
There we go. There we go. There he goes. Oh man! Oh! Yo, he's going in. Oh my god! All right.
Move the mouse.
Move the mouse. I'm doing it. Move the mouse. Oh my god! Yo, he's 360 in it. Oh my god! What is going on? Oh my god, dog, that is crazy. Yo, that is special. That was special. I like that. That was dope. All right. That was fire. All right, and to conclude our episode 5, man, I want to thank you guys for being here. We will see you next Sunday, and we'll get this out by Monday, man. Nexus, thank you for being here. You guys, we will see you next episode. Peace out.